Hello. Hello, hello. Is my internet working? What's going on? Impromptu stream, getting everything set up, still trying out some new streaming software. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Getting a playlist going in the background here. The live stream playlist. We'll see how this feels in my headphones. I gotta get the Twitch chat up too. If I'm even logged in, let's see. What is happening? There's people coming. Hi, everybody. I'm just getting set up. Super impromptu. Super impromptu. It says channel dashboard. You are live. Manage stream. Wow, that is too loud. That is too loud. Is that loud for you guys? I guess I could turn my headphones down. Super impromptu. Here we go. Gus, Barry D, how do you say that? Samuel, Tony, Emilio, Brian, Marino, Mysterious, Cadis. How's everybody doing? I should play Fortnite? 5 years ago, maybe. I'm too old for that. All right, I got to update this Twitch over here to remember how to update the the title over. Okay, let's see. How do I edit it? How do I edit it? I don't know if it matters. It says 1 anniversary stream over there. That means I haven't gone live on Twitch for a year. That's crazy. Quick actions. Oh, I do see it. Okay. Exit that. There we go. Edit right there. Let's go live. I don't think anyone's going to join us on Twitch, guys. But I got this new, I'm trying out Meld Studio, and I'm trying to make sure I have all my windows correct because I couldn't get Farming Simulator to show up correctly on it. Should definitely play Fortnite. Yeah, that'll be the day. I'm just not good anymore. I'm not fast enough with the reactions. John, how's it going? Flight Medic, thanks for jumping in, stopping by. All right, let's see if I can figure out this Meld software. It's pretty cool. You're gonna probably see my desktop instead of the game here in a, oh nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this cool transition. That's sweet. But now I have to go tab to the game and then so there's some things that need to be improved on it, but there's some cool stuff. So I'm either blind to chat or I gotta move that now. Okay. We're close, guys. What is Gary's mod? What is that? And it looks like the stream's so far behind right now too. Man. It's pretty far behind. Let me know when you guys see the game. Call of Duty Warzone. Whoa. I'd have to buy all that. I'd have to buy that. I don't have that game. And then I could put Twitch on my phone. So a little, like, somewhat spoilers. Like, there's no UI right now, but somewhat spoilers. Can see it just fine. Awesome. So once we turn the UI back on, you'll see all the money. I just got done recording episode, I think it's 3 of Monteith. How am I not logged in to Twitch? I watch Twitch on my phone. Oh yeah, that's true. So I guess we won't be doing it that way, but anybody on Twitch, if I'm not responding to comments, I apologize. I don't have Twitch chat open. I guess I could take look at the little fox a couple seconds and get this sorted right. Yeah, let's put that there. We'll do that like that. Nice. All right. Problems of not having enough screens hooked up to your PC. I have 3. So right now I have Meld on my right side, or like instead of OBS right now because I'm trying it out. And then I just set up YouTube chat is on the left here now, and I have Twitch down there. So I'm good now. We can get started. Yeah, it's a lot of money. A lot of money. If anybody's seen this mod yet, let me know with the music. How's the balance? Just like $40 right here. And then when you come in here, Alex, how's it going? It says base price, and then options is what like is costing money. So I just bought it like as cheap as possible right now. I did give my you'll see in the episode when it comes out, I did charge myself a little bit more cash for that. Do I have any more lime around here? We're gonna drive to the store and get this thing topped up because we got 4 fields to lime today. And I figured I'm finally gonna start doing some of these live streams instead of just doing them off camera, because my plan was to end the episode with doing lime on one of the fields, and then I was going to do the other 4 off camera. So I was like, why not just hang out with you guys while I do it? Balance of music's been great, but I've been well enjoying. Off days are good stuff, man. Off days are good. I've been taking more off days recently, actually, from YouTube, when I have an off day from work, which has been real nice. Starting to finally find a nice balance of, hey, why doesn't that? Oh, because I had to unplug my joystick setup to get the camera going. So now I have to remember keyboard commands. There we go. We got the hazards on. Game audio is probably pretty quiet though, isn't it? What a great title. That's one of the things I'm really trying to work on is my my ability to make decent titles for YouTube videos. It's the 2 things I hate the most about YouTube is these thumbnails and titles. I can't stand it. After 10 months of being medically off duty, I'm released. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, that's been a while. That's good to hear. That's really good to hear. Perfect. Thanks, Alex. So I did go at a little rant on this video, so it's top of mind. I've never done a playthrough like this, especially by myself, with these big fields, and I'm super excited. You can see we have $900,000, so there's a huge spending spree that's going to be in a video. It won't be on a stream. But I haven't been able to really do that and get big equipment and have multiple harvesters per field since probably, I think it was the first season of Farm Rescue, where I did, we had multiple harvesters going there. Oh, actually, I think we did on the 3rd season too, but nothing where I've actually done a real playthrough and not like super RP based. That makes sense? $11 feet. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, thank you, Alex. I don't have a... Oh, do I? Oh, it's gonna show my desktop for a minute, but I do have the ability to turn that on. Spotlight's on. So if I move that here, so preview YouTube, can I replay? Reload? Oh, I think I need to... Yeah, it should be. Oh, so redo this, refresh it, reset to default value. Okay, I want the Twitch follow off because I think that's... Where is this boss coming from? I guess it's a Twitch follower. Oh, Frog Plague's playing Destiny 2. Okay. So I'll get that sorted out. Like, it should give us alerts or notifications moving forward on that. But yeah, thanks for joining the members, Alex. Oh, that's unnecessary. Wow, I hope that goes to people in stream first. Thank you for the 20 gifted, Alex. Unnecessary, not needed, but I appreciate it. And it's not showing up. Why is it not showing up over here? I'll get it all sorted out. Yeah, this meld thing, like, honestly, like, Harris Heller did a video on it. And then everybody thank Alex if you got a membership. The perks of the membership program right now are the videos will be posted when I upload them. I post them early. That is about to start again, actually, probably this week. So you'll get, it's about like 12 to 24 hours before everyone else. You get to see all the YouTube videos. So we're going to get back to that. We could do it. Hey, Chris, join Twitch from your YouTube channels and Discord. Nice. Thanks, Nate. Thanks for hanging out over on Twitch. Maybe that'll get the signal out there if we get a couple more people over there. That's kind of cool. Had to test out your new software. Yeah, and I honestly was sitting here recording, and I was like, man, I'm about to do like, oh no, the semi's on. I'm about to do like these 4 fields by myself off camera, so why don't I just hit the live button? I didn't completely test it all out. Ooh, it was diverticulitis. Wow, crazy. Man, all those gifted memberships. Wow. Cadus, is that how you say it? I don't know who the question was if you're looking for staff. I personally am not. I probably soonish I might reopen the mod. What is it called? I always confuse like mod. The moderator. That's the word. Oh, all that lime is on the ground now. All that lime is on the ground. I might open back the moderator applications on Discord because Zuck does a great job, but can't do it all by his lonesome. It's been crazy. I think we just went over. I just tried to use the joystick. I think we just went over 2,500, maybe 2,600 people in the Discord. Trying to figure out ways to get people like active and chat in there, and I'll be doing some changes to the Discord soon to try to stimulate some conversations. So I don't know how many of you play with a steering wheel. I have a terrible habit of using keyboard and mouse even when I have the steering wheel enabled. Crazy. But this mod goes 32 without speed override. So I don't know, like, I should have looked into who made it. It's like, I actually should probably put my feet down because I'm going to have to actually use the pedals here. Yep. It's a little too fast. I thought those aren't working. I'm out of sorts, guys. But yeah, so I don't know how long this is going to take because they're super fast and we're probably going to use store delivery, but maybe I'll keep driving back and forth so we can just chat. Didn't figure, but any interest I've gotten a lot of free time. Yeah, I don't like. There will be a point where I do want to start adding people to the group, and I'm not quite there yet. I think there might be another, like, we kind of, I don't know, we kind of had an impromptu therapy session for me in the last stream, the 2-year anniversary stream. I kind of vented about the experience I had with an editor and how bad that went. I need to fix it. The camera's bothering me. Maybe if I just move the camera over, it'll be centered better. Is that gonna do it? Yeah, that did it. But yeah, I had such a negative experience with having an editor that I've really shied away from it. even though I like the editing process, and I feel like my style of content, I kind of sometimes feel like I have to do the editing because there's things in my head that I'm like, nah, I need to cut that part out. I need to I do some small voiceovers sometimes to fix some things. I need to do more of that. So those are reasons that have kind of shied me away from it. So that's probably the first staff member that I would bring on. I've thought about social media people as well, because I'm terrible at that. Like I'll come up with a plan I'm gonna post on Instagram every day, and I'll go for like one day, and then I won't do it. Are you playing in low resolution? I'm not. I might be streaming in low resolution. Does it look pretty bad? It does look pretty bad. Let's see if I can fix that. That was one of the selling points to this, was being able to change that while live. I can change video bitrate, but I cannot change... Yeah, that bitrate's way too low. I'm gonna at least double that. That might be the problem. It is 1080p, but the bitrate is super, super low, so... It should have doubled, and I don't see any indicator that it's hurting the quality of the stream. Let's get back to the game. Actually, let's drive back to the store. Yes, happy daylight savings time to all. Yeah, like, totally. So, third or fourth? I've lost track time dealing with this, because born and raised in Arizona, you don't deal with daylight savings time. It doesn't exist. So it's been a new thing to me. So I actually got in my truck yesterday. I was driving to the store, and I realized my truck time was an hour different than my phone. And that's what reminded me that daylight savings happened. You're going to be locked out of your account before too long. Update your payment. Random text message from something. You're going to be locked out of your account, so give us your credit card number so you don't get locked out of your account. Don't fall for that, guys. It is 9:03 p.m. for me right now. I'm ready for it to go away too, Flight Medic. Just pick one or the other and just stick to it, in my opinion. I would rather it stay with what it is right now, personally. Just because I would rather have daylight later than daylight earlier. So I would rather have the sun set around 5:30 in the winter here instead of 4:30. So it's 8:30 for you? Yeah. 2003, you're using military time. Yeah, personally, my skills lie in Discord server development, staff management, but I typically pretty decent other things. Yeah, the thing that's like, I need to be better at like picking and choosing things that I can't do for my own time. But being a software developer as my like full-time job, like managing a Discord server to me is basically like zero effort. The new scam text, it's getting bad. Yeah, the toll road one. What's funny about that, the first time I got one of the toll road ones was the day after I drove through a toll in Illinois. And so naturally, I went onto the website and paid my toll. I didn't click the link. I was like, and at first I thought they were connected, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do that. And then afterwards I started thinking about it. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I'm a paramedic. I have used... Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it's like... It makes a lot more sense to say 1300 versus 1 p.m. But my brain still has to do the math. I still get tripped up on that. Oh wow, we got 4 people over at Twitch. Thank you guys. Same, I drove through several Illinois tolls a couple months ago and got the scam text shortly after. Man, I almost feel like it's a way for certain companies to make money is by selling these phone numbers. Like I definitely feel like that's the way with email addresses. Like my work email address, I'll get like 80, not even kidding, 80 emails a day, and like 2 of them aren't from salespeople. They're legitimate salespeople, but they're just coming out of nowhere to like sell me something for my job, and I'm like, I don't want it. I'd reach out to you if I wanted it. That's my viewpoint. Brendan's from Australia. That's awesome. I have 1 episode to go in the show Alone. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that show, but there's an Alone Australia. I think it came out 2023. And so the premise is like, I think it's 10 people get put up on a area that's really hard to survive in, and they have like 10 things they can bring with them. Pretty cool show. I like the survival shows like that. But my wife and I were just binge watching that season that was in Australia, in Tasmania. Pretty cool. Used to work midnight. At a 24-hour time is easier. Oh, for sure. Like, especially like, will you come in at 8? Is that AM or PM? Yeah, it was like trash in the US and UK are better. You think the Australia one was trash? It's been years. It's been years since I watched the US ones. So I'm not sure how to compare them anymore. It seems like I cannot believe some of those people were going like 4 weeks. I think it was 28 days without any food. Like they would eat like grass, like I forget what it was called. Man. Anton from Germany. Nice. I've been really debating doing some early weekend, like early US time weekend streams, because it'll help with the across the globe aspect, I think. It's just a bit of a process to use for it for me. What did you say? Oh, daylight savings time. Okay, which field is next? We'll do 9 up here. I think I might just do store deliveries moving forward. I don't know. But cruising around, like, with it going 32, yeah, I gotta use my feet again. So I don't, like, I get a lot of people say I play lazy with the, like, steering assist. And this is something I don't talk about. I have a terrible back. I don't talk about it very often, so half the time I am so fidgety in my seat because I'm trying to get myself in a position so that where my back's not hurting, and it makes it hard to use the pedals. So a lot of the times when I do long sessions, I rely on cruise control. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing, because I would get in so much pain from, or it's not pain, it would just be stiff, and the next few days suck. So that's why I use steering assist most of the time in videos. Even though I enjoy the game more the way I'm playing it right now. But also, like, if you're trying to save money, steering assist definitely helps you be a little more efficient, right? Process for me to use military time, gotcha. Yeah, it is for me too. There's certain times that are like, I have memorized, I think. But like, I keep the game at military time, and I've never switched it, and it hasn't really helped. I still have to do the math. What computer and steering wheel is your setup? I have a really, I wouldn't recommend it because I've had nothing but problems with it. I have an Alienware pre-build. It was super expensive too. And then the steering wheel setup I have, I actually did I'll pop it off and show it. I did a video in, Oh, hey, we got the chat from Germany in Twitch too. It's the Moza racing wheel, or the trucking wheel. I personally think I would like the Moza smaller one. Like, this thing's huge because it's for trucking, and I just haven't bit the bullet to buy the smaller wheel. But I still have like the boxes here too, like with the clutch that I haven't set up. The clutch is still in here. That's funny, there. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. And then I have the Logitech. I forget what this thing's called. Actually, hold on. I have an idea. This will be way easier. This thing here, I have this. It's actually worked pretty good. It feels very cheap though. So I think it kind of matches the. Let me mute this. I think it kind of matches the price though. Alienware has gone downhill in the past 5 years. Custom builds are better, way better. I was being impatient. Oh, I did it wrong again. The transition's so cool. I was being impatient and wanted it like right away. So, oh yeah, this is what we're gonna do. That button, and then we're just gonna get. We'll do 8. I think I've been doing 8,000 at a time, just because 10,000 won't fit. Yeah, we'll do that. Like, I can barely hear the game. Barely. Nathan. Oh, we're on here. Isn't that the same one that was in Twitch? Or is that a different Nate? Wait, Brody? What's up? How's it going, Brody? Chilling like a villain. I've like lost track of what we did on here. Let's see. Oh, we did finish field 8. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, we need to finish field 9 and 7 next, and then we can do 6. Yeah. Super close here. Yeah, same name. Okay, thank you. I saw the name, not the like full name, but the account name, and I was like, that seems like the same person. Yeah, thanks for sending the signals out there on Twitch, though. That's sweet. I think I will be going live on both of them moving forward again. Now that I got it working with this one, or for some reason when I was using OBS, Twitch was just doing like a black screen for me when I would multicast. So I wanted to get that solved before I even tried to do Twitch again. And maybe I can, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know my opinions on Twitch anymore. I build your own yeah, I mean, being a software developer and working in that field, I've built multiple, and honestly, I wanted one. Talked to the wife about like spending some of the YouTube money on it, and then she blessed it. Really, I just ask her if I'm being ridiculous when I want to buy something. And so instead of buying the parts, I was like, I just want it. I want it now. I was having a ton of issues with the other build when I was doing multiplayer servers, or I would have lag the whole time, and I just wanted nothing to do with multiplayer because of that for a while. And this new computer now, like, it does run good. When it works good, it does work good. But you can see we're not actually streaming at, like, the videos are 2K, and we're only streaming at 1080p because that's how I set up the stream apparently on Meld. Are we gonna see big role play with? I don't know. Probably not. I do that with my wife too. The ADHD check. Yeah. It's one of those things, and we came to the conclusion with the amount of time that I spend. The big benefit that I got from buying this PC was the render time for videos goes from, it was like 1 for 1 on the old computer. If it was a 30-minute video, it would take 30 minutes to render, which isn't terrible if you're like done for the day and you just hit render and you leave the room. But you want to do other things. Like I wanted to, like, especially when this version of the game came out, I was recording a lot. Like I would record an episode, I would edit it, then I would record an episode, I would edit it, and that just that takes up time. And you'd rather well, I'm not Nate and I'm on YouTube, LOL. Oh yeah, Talaris, I think I'm saying that right. There was a Nate in Twitch as well earlier. Now I lost my train of thought. Me and my husband are both indecisive. Well, that does happen too in my house. Man, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so the render time now on the new computer is like, if it's 30 minutes, it's like 8 to 10 minutes to render. So that was a huge win for me, just saving time. And also there's things that I use in Premiere Pro. Oh, did I just lose internet? Uh-oh. It looks like we're still live. Interesting. It looks, but yeah, in Premiere Pro, there's some things that I use, like their AI stuff to generate the text or the script, and then I do text-based editing. I should have gone that way. And so that I would like load in, and if I have like 3 hours worth of recordings where I'm talking a lot in it, that would take like an hour sometimes to just get it to the point where I could start editing. So those were a couple things. It was a lag jump and audio for a second. Interesting. Yeah. So, and my YouTube studio completely went away to where I had to actually hit the refresh button. So I don't know what happened there. It might have been a little glitch in the internet. Watching from Ireland. I love it. Brody was just in Ireland not too long ago, like 6 months ago. Wait, not even, yeah. No, it was last summer, right? I think so. Guess we got that spot. Okay, so now we got one field to go. We're gonna have to drag this out because we haven't been live very long, only 30 minutes. We'll find something else. There's a fence there. Yeah, last summer. Yeah, yeah. So about 6 months ago or so. Texas. Shane from Australia. That's our second. Nice. And what time is it? Like 2 a.m.? Down under? Is that offensive? Calling it that? Like, is that something Americans do? Yeah, let's drive to the store again. That makes it take longer. Oh, it's already noon? Oh, I need to take this off the playlist. Hold on. You're gonna have to stare at the fox for a second. I don't even know what video I put that song in. Now I gotta get my windows all sorted out again. I hope I'm not, I might be putting something on screen that I shouldn't be when I alt-tab. The big complaints I have with this Meld Studio, which it looks like it's going to be awesome, and they're pretty quick to make updates. Capture a game, it works the first time. You close the game, you reload it, it doesn't find the game. So I need to see what kind of bugs and maybe if there's an update. We don't mind being called down under. We do have a song. Oh, It is 1 a.m. in Ireland. I need to look at a globe again and like see where things are lined up. Pennsylvania. That's where the farm that I did my grandparents' farm rebuild on the second channel is in the Clarion County. I think is Clarion County. That is north. I think it's northwest Pennsylvania. I know it's west. I just can't remember how far north it is. It was like a 2.5 hour drive to Pittsburgh. If you stay down under 3 times fast, jeez. Nathan's West Virginia. We got a West Virginia out here too. This is a long drive. I just zoned out right now. I was reading chat though. Rhode Island, Indiana. Vermont. Yeah, we got a Virginia and a West Virginia. Did we have an Indiana? Texas, blues from Texas. So Ireland's 1 a.m. Australia is noon. Crazy. Oh, I guess we have to reset the sales point too. All right, let's buy some more lime. I'm gonna buy the max and we'll probably just come back for it. Makes us hang out longer. Instead of using this. Oh, special deliveries. Ontario, Canada, about an hour from Peely? Is that how you say that? Pele? Island ferry? It goes to Cleveland. So that goes through Lake Michigan? I don't like this song either. Nova Scotia? Is that how you say that? Eastern Canada. Iowa in the house. Colorado. That's close to my hometown. Or state. New Orleans? Louisiana. It's about to be Mardi Gras in a little bit. Detroit. Lake Erie. Okay. That makes sense. I don't know my Midwest states very well, even though I live up here now. Detroit, yeah. I saw some good things about some of the renovations and rebuilding of downtown Detroit lately. It seems like they're doing pretty awesome out there. Need to head that way for some sporting events. I haven't, like, man, when I was in school, I remember we would do, in world history, we would have to memorize 50 countries, and then we would just get the names and we'd have to write them on the map for the test. I would get a 49 out of 50 in those tests, but I never put it in long-term memory. The U.S. states, like, if I actually, like, had all of the states, I could put them together. I just can't, like, out of my head real quick, especially the lakes. I'm like, Lake Erie's in Pennsylvania and in Ohio, right? Or I don't think it actually touches Pennsylvania, but it's closer. Erie, Pennsylvania. Actually, does it? Oh, man. Because Erie, Pennsylvania is a place. What do I think the best map is? I haven't spent enough time in Ray County yet to know. I'm waiting for a few updates that No Creek's Farm's doing to the map before I start a series on it. Oh, Jamie, thank you so much for the 5. So I think it's gonna be Ray County when I spend more time on it. I love the the vibe of this, I never played this map in 22, so this is all brand new to me. I just jumped in Alma, Missouri the other day. Got that, the official version, I guess, that's hopefully, I think, is going to be approved. It's in testing with Giants right now. But that looks really good in 25. It's the thing that's been interesting to me is jumping. Like I was having a big brain fart for a while, creative funk. It only lasted a couple days, and honestly, I had a good chat with Alex that helped me with that. So thank you, Alex. But I was, I started making a video comparing the two games, and I stopped doing it. I stopped making it. I thought it would have been pretty cool. I'm a ham radio operator. I have 202 countries confirmed. I have talked. That's awesome. I'm really delaying this lineman session because I don't want to. We can start planning things we're going to buy. Maybe we'll do that next. Stephanie, thank you for joining the family, the SWU family. I need to update it to be the sock pile. I thought it was cheesy at first, but I think it kind of works. I hope Colorado Ranch comes. Oh, I don't even know that map. Steam Elements is working. How is that even possible? I guess that's attached to my YouTube account, not. No issues on Twitch. I need to start looking at that more often. Yeah, I guess that's attached to YouTube and not OBS. Want to see videos? Oh, look at that's funny. It like promoted the members for me. That's sweet. Yeah, Erie does touch P. Okay, I was finishing a thought. Like, dude, that was an ADHD moment. Or yeah, not ADHD. What is that? Yeah, ADHD. Jeez, Chris. I would say right now, so far, I'm gonna give it to New Frontier. Is that what it's called? I already forgot what it's called. Just because it's the only map that I've played, not by Giants, that wasn't in FS22. So like give it an award because it's an original where everything else I think's been just converts so far, except for the one No Creek Farms is working on. Ray County, I think, is first time is 25, I believe. I could be wrong there. Well, what's the name of? Oh, Comlands? Yeah, it does look good. That river shot for the like thumbnail, like or the lake shot was pretty awesome. I thought that looked pretty sweet. Oh, let's go get lime. We're almost done. Let's go get more lime. I didn't realize, so I made this plan before I realized this thing drives this fast. I could slow down cruise control, but like, why use more lime? I thought this was going to take like an hour and a half at least. But we'll start looking at some things to buy with our 900,000, and they may or may not make it in the video. So the next video is going to be like before this time frame that we're playing right now, and then the video after that would be after it. That's pretty common sense, I think I just explained there, didn't I? Thanks for all the support tonight, guys. This has been awesome. We're going to do this more often. I noticed in critiquing my own content, I noticed I was starting to behave the same in recordings as I do on streams, and I think it made for the content to be a little less to feel a little less organized, I always use the word polished. And so I realized, and I do this rant every once in a while, especially live, that my whole journey on content creation started on Twitch. So it always comes back to streaming and being live and interacting with the chat is like the most awesome things in the world to me. Yeah, Alex, the problem with that is I don't own a cultivator and I have to buy it, and I really want that to be in the video. So like that's where I'm like struggling with this live stuff. So I realized while critiquing my own content that I think the itch to be live and talking to chat and interacting with chat was starting to come across in videos where there was no chat. And it was just like, dude, you need to do that and get that part out there so you can focus on the different type of content creation on making videos. So that's what we got to do. What besides Farming Sim are your 3 favorite video games? I was actually talking with my daughter about this today. If somebody asked me my 3 favorite all-time video games, The Last of Us is gonna be number 1. Can't say how many times I've thrown on one of your videos to fall asleep. It's because I'm so boring. I get it. The constant stream of talking. I actually think I should sell the channel that way. So Last of Us would definitely be up there. City Skylines 1. And then the third one I struggle with because I make the content here. I'm not ready to say that Farming Simulator is one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know if I feel that way about it. I think out of games that I've put the most hours into, the first one would be World of Warcraft in my teenage or my adult teen years, like 18 to 20, like early 20s. After that would be the 2 Destiny games. I put a ridiculous amount of hours into those, and then City Skylines was like 4,500 hours or something. But completely honest, I don't even want to know how many hours I put into World of Warcraft. Just a second. Oh, Nathan, I see your comment on or your message on Discord. That's cool to put a face to the name on Twitch. That's awesome. I just saw I had notifications. I didn't want to accidentally pull something up on stream that I shouldn't, so I did it on my phone. I did play Rust for a while. That is where Power Wash Sim. That's funny. That is where I realized that any type of multiplayer quick reactions that you need to be successful at those games has passed me by. I would say the time that I spent on Rust was the most frustrating time that I've ever spent on a video game. Not because I thought the game was bad, because I was bad at the game. Star Conflict? I haven't heard of that. Is that something Yosho plays? Yosho might play that. Power Wash Sim, like, are you being serious right now that Power Wash Sim is your favorite game? Yeah, and so I actually went down this journey of playing on a solo server, like a solo, what's it called? A non, it's not a solo, but a, I forget what it's called, where you can't kill each other, like, and there's like zombies and stuff wandering around to see if I could get better at the game, like figuring out the building and the resource gathering and all of that. But I don't know. It just, the second I would play with other people, it would just be like, okay, I'm dead. Let me start over again. PvE. Yeah, PvE. PvE. It was a PvE server. Power washing in real life is super relaxing too. BP, what's going on? No Man's Sky I haven't played. Old man Walter driving behind me. I want to see Arizona Diamondbacks rebuild. Oh, on your sports channel. Ken Kendrick, a part owner of them from West Virginia. I mean, we consider Ken Kendrick the owner. I know he's just a part owner, but I'm 99% sure that I am going to be posting on SWU Sports Network again. And as much as I'd like to do a Diamondbacks rebuild, I really don't think it would make for such a great a great series in my opinion right now, because the team's pretty well built. It wouldn't take very long to push them over the top, especially in a video game. How about the tedious work you do? You do a stream and record it. Then when you do your polished YouTube episodes, you mention the lime grinding and the point to... So that is kind of the thought process. So you'll see the video when it comes out. I think that one's going to be Saturday. Were we done with this field? No, we did have a little bit to do. Okay. And I did like a little teaser at the end. I was like, so like I am about to go live to do the lime on the next 4 fields. So if make sure you hit subscribe and have the alerts enabled in case I do randomly go live again. I think I said it a little better in the video when I was recording, but yeah. Yes, so the 5 and 5 stuff, if I get it uploaded in time, because I've been having problems with large videos processing lately, there is on Wednesday, the 4 and 5, years 4 and 5 will be coming out. And this map is not, this is, it's just on itch. And I don't believe any of DR moddings are go to console ever. But yeah, so year 4 and 5 will be out on Wednesday, and I'm actually gonna work on a very like polished, professional edit of years 1 through 5. And I don't know how short I'm gonna make it. Like if I released all the 5 years, I think it's like 12 hours. It might be a little more than that. It might be 14 hours. I don't think that'll do well. DR actually posted this map on itch not too long ago, so it's not Patreon only. It is actually on DR's did I keep saying Twitch? itch.io. itch.io. Oh, the live on Twitch says it's unstable. I wonder if I just need to refresh the browser on that side. But let's look at in the menu. So I just finished watching, I'm gonna get the steering wheel out of my way. Watching Whiskey RP, 13 hours. Man, that's a lot. So, and I kind of did those, I don't want to say desperation. You guys are gonna stare at nothing for a second. I'll be right back. I think desperation is the wrong word that I just used there. It was in like hopes that it would draw in a bunch more people, and I had no idea how YouTube would react to a video that long and how like the algorithm would do with pushing it. And it seems to be a little, I don't know, there's been a huge change in the way they're pushing longer content lately, and I'm trying to nail down what they changed. New Cattle Ranch has been fun so far. Oh, we're going in here because actually let's do, we don't have a cultivator at all. We have basically tractors that have no business working on fields the size that we have. So and this planter is just like that's not gonna cut it. Like I'd be on this field forever with that planter. So the cultivator or something for tillage, if not a direct drill, a no-till drill, or no-till planter. Man, I missed the notice I had to get my burn pile started. Can't burn until 6 p.m. Robert, how's it going? Cattle Ranch was about 12 hours. You know, I actually didn't realize that Cattle Ranch was so short time frame in game wise. Like I remember it being longer when I make this a little bit bigger. When I like first recorded it, I remember it being a lot longer. Like I thought we went through like 5 or 6 years. I can't believe it was only 4. Okay, so I could find more mods, and maybe I will, but from what we have right now, like 14 meters, I mean, this thing's huge. And we are going kind of green on this playthrough. Oh, I did put this mod in here. I think this might be what we buy. But then like the barrier of entry for a tractor for 500 horsepower would be sweet. Are you thinking about getting a corn dryer? Anyone who doesn't want spoilers for the next video, there's the answer to that. So if our barrier to entry for the summers here, 500, but then this one is 630 horsepower. Why? It's smaller. Oh no, it's the same. Oh, this is the in-game version, and this is a mod that requires a little less horsepower. There's a couple corn drying mods on, I got mine on FSSWU.net. I got the one that uses propane. There's one that doesn't use propane, but you lose corn. It's like a 150 input and a 135 output. And also, like, honestly, the price that they set the dried corn to was less than the other mods, so I went with the mod that doubled the price. Yeah, I mean, the Google search that I use right now when I'm looking for mods is FS25, what I'm looking for, and then mod. And that seems to be pretty successful. Whether or not you guys want to use those third-party sites, that's at your own risk. Like, I wasn't going to for a while in this game, but I caved. So to get 500 horsepower, what do we have to buy? The 9R can. I bet the Fent does. Yeah, I figured the Fent does. The Magnum doesn't. So, I mean, the 9R might be what we go with. I'm not the biggest fan. M55 Gaming, how's it going? I'm having a hard time focusing on both chats, so if I miss you in Twitch, I'm sorry about that. First time chatter, it looks like. Awesome. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good. Alex Moore said it's all good. Just came over here to viewership up. Oh, see, I'm missing stuff. I'm missing stuff. I came through because of how long Supercuts. I've had night shifts, a lot of enjoy, have some storytelling while doing work. Yeah, that does make the Supercuts awesome, like for people's employment and stuff. Like, I do that. I listen to podcasts though. Oh, you're usually on YouTube. Okay, helping out the Twitch algorithm over there. So yeah, we would go US design. Like real farmers in chat, regular tires, and tracks. Like when would it really be necessary to say you need to get the 9RX instead of the 9R? What's the reason for that? First time stream watcher. I started playing a few weeks ago after came across some of your videos. I've put 95 hours. That's a good amount of time. Forever Avenged one. Yes, helping out the Twitch algorithms. Expressed movement. Oh, best views on. Yeah, that's silly. Really? That quick on Twitch, huh? Apparently I can't, why can't I delete that? Yeah, like how are bots in there already? What did you guys do to Twitch? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll do that. Spam. But I don't see why. I don't see why I can't delete that message. That's weird. Back to YouTube. I don't like that the screen changes like that. If it ain't red, it stays in the shed. That's gonna be for now, Cattle Ranch. But let's see. Anybody? Okay, we do have a response here. Really hilly fields is the only reason I've seen. Tires are fine for somewhere like Iowa. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Like I said in the comment, I'm so happy. Yeah, Cattle Ranch is a blast. I think this one's gonna be sweet too. I think it's gonna be sweet. So this would be overkill for not having hills, and it's a lot more money, but it does get us base price. So let's do that. So we do need the 3-point. We don't need, that's an upgrade? Huh. Okay, so 545. This getting up to 500 is 508. So it would be cheaper to go with the 9R still. Okay. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, so the 9R would be cheaper, but that's like half our money still. A little more than half our money. Let's see, it moves all the time. Now can you guys see? Yeah, you can see the money. So I mean that's a lot, but we don't need much more like requirements besides like a good tractor. And then so if we said around roughly 500,000, we have 400,000 left. We could go with this summer's, this modded one that says it can handle 500 horsepower, and that could be our cultivating, leaving us with like 240,000 or 280,000 because I took 20,000 away. And then like necessity wise, I would say the cedar is the only other thing So I was hoping to be able to afford enough field as well, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that year one on this playthrough. I still don't know this menu at all. Planter. Man, so that would pretty much max us out if we went with the John Deere planter here. That would give us our soybeans and corn that we need to plant. The Kenzie is more expensive and not as wide, or it is wider. The Kenzie's wider. Is the Kenzie use a maize, sunflower, soybeans? Additional, this seeder offers the possibility to seed it directly. No previous cultivation or plowing necessary. How realistic is that in Iowa? The local dealers here has 4 9Rs with double wheels front and back. Their front lot. Oh, and their front lot. Wild how massive they are. I would imagine they're freaking huge. Ninja, thanks for joining the Discord. Who would have thunk Deere overcharging? Like ideally, like we bought that, I have that lime spreader so we could do, and we're gonna buy the sprayer that goes with it. So we have lime, herbicide, and fertilizer covered already. So I didn't realize the Kenzie does drills directly with no cultivation or plowing necessary, and it has fertilizer. So that like takes 3 jobs and makes them 1. Like, why wouldn't you do that? I'd do that. I do it. You can always do a few jobs. I just followed your rules on the Discord page. Awesome, thank you. I wonder what that means. I'll have to look later. So I think that would make sense, right? It just... So now, like, that would mean the next thing to do is get to, what, April? Did I deactivate that? Yeah, I did. So April and May we can plant corn, and April and May we can plant soybeans. So I think I'm going to do a mixture of both this next year. I was going to try to target field 16, but I don't think we're going to have a budget for that we might if we buy the tractor and the planter and sell a tractor and planter. So those are going to be the plans. Like we're basically planning out the next episode. I'm not going to do it, but you guys get the inside scoop. Yeah, Nick, I think that is the wise move here, is get the Kenzie. And then we can work backwards again from there and maybe save a little bit of cash. So this only requires 350 horsepower. So now going back to large tractors. I don't think that I would buy the 7R again. I would jump to the 8R because the price difference is just pennies for such a huge increase in horsepower. Like the base one here is 326 horsepower for 312 versus basically $14,000 cheaper. You lose. Oh, I guess it's only 21 horsepower. Yeah, that's kind of the idea, Nick. I think it is gonna be what it is, but like not overdoing the equipment, but not underdoing the equipment too. So I don't like buy a tractor and then have to upgrade it because we want to buy like crazy implements later on. So the 8R maxes out at 458, where the 9R max at 691. Wow. Limit buying stuff twice? What does that mean? Oh, like what I've done in another series? Yeah, for sure. That's true, Robert. We are just going to get more land, so I guess spending the money, not the 600, like the base model here for, oh no, that's still not the base model. For 471 is probably what we should do. And then we could upgrade it if we want to. Buy tractors and such, buy bigger the first time and don't, oh, yeah, okay. What about the engine upgrades though? That seems like we could come in here later and spend 152,000 and gain almost 250 horsepower. That's pretty sweet. But I don't think I could stomach or even afford to buy this. That's 600. And I don't know if I've ever driven it like in game. I've never driven it in real life. A tractor that has this much horsepower. But so that would be the plan then. It would be like the 9R. The Kenzie, the sprayer, and that's all we really need. I did want to potentially have 2 grain carts running. Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking with the implements is like what I want to upgrade from the Kenzie. I think if I did anything, it would be like getting another one, so I could do 2 fields at the same time, or two planters on the same field at the same time. I mean, can you get any bigger than 18 meters anyways? This case is 0.1 meter wider, so this is like the end game planter, huh? That has the ability to plant, fertilize without cultivating. Seems like the boss planter. On the Massey and Newlands, you had 9RS. I had the 9RS. That must be like not a base track. Or is this? No, it doesn't change the setup. I don't know what classifies stuff as like S's and stuff. Hey man, love your videos. Keep up the work. Thank you. A good stoner, huh? What are your thoughts on? Oh, I don't even. How do you say that? I always Nexat pack that comes out tomorrow. I could have downloaded it already, and I don't think I'll be using them. Like the only reason why I would use them is because I would want views on videos. What I saw from a few streams that I jumped into, they seem terrible to control in game, and it would be smart. It would be smart, like business wise, to do a couple videos with them, but I don't know. What are your guys' opinions on it? I get a Claas tractor. Claas. Like the fence I have been tempted to, because they feel like you get more horsepower for your dollar, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it does. Claas. I mean, is that an American brand? I see a lot of them driving around. Anyone else's audio cutting out? Is it? No? Okay. I mean, all of the statistics that I'm looking at on the few screens here look like it should be fine. And I don't think I'm talking quiet enough for my noise cancellation or my noise gate to affect it. Only happened a couple times, about a second. It must have ended. Oh, interesting. I like their green though. It's on brand. But like, they don't have a big tractor other than that one. The thing that does go through the head of every, or it should, of every YouTuber is, what are thumbnails that have this, or how well will thumbnails that have this in it perform versus thumbnails that have this in it perform? When I haven't looked at the stats in a while for this, Claus is getting bigger in the States. I know that to say that. I don't know why. Farms getting sick of getting raked by. Oh, that makes sense. There's a mod for it. I love the IRL next stat. That's how I'm gonna say it. Next stat. I don't know how else you'd say that. In operation. I have no idea. I had no idea that it was a multi-versatile. Oh, as it is in game. Oh, interesting. But yeah, like I was saying, like when I think it's like 75% of my views come from the US. Honestly, like I wouldn't mind like rocking some Massey Fergusons, but they don't seem to do well with my audience. And I know for a fact that the Fence don't do well with my audience, and Voltra doesn't do well with my audience. I don't know how Claus would do. What doesn't... I see these all the time in the US, but these don't seem to do well on YouTube either, which is strange to me. Because from what I've seen, they seem to be coming up when it comes to like the technology they're adding in their tractors recently. But I don't know a lot about it. This is just from like random shorts and random things that pop up on my feeds. I've been looking at buying an LS, dude. I've been looking at buying an LS too. We got a dealer nearby. I actually have been thinking about buying a small one that I can put a plow, like a front loader on, and just do some things around the property. Like I can't stomach getting into farming financially. I wish I could, because we have the land for it. I can't stand John Deere overpriced and proprietary attachments. I personally will watch it regardless of the tractor. There's a good community that we're building that will, but trying to run it as a business, there's some things like I'll tease some things every once in a while, but maybe we just won't feature them on thumbnails. But like the New Holland Challenge, I thought was fun because I didn't see anybody else doing stuff like that on YouTube, at least with New Holland. All right, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's a late one for me. I gotta work in the morning. It was impromptu. An hour and 18 minutes, not bad, but always gotta remember to save too. Cake. I don't know how to say the first part. I don't want to butcher it. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. I'm trying to do these more often. I'm gonna watch this back and see how the quality is with Meld Studio. I think it's got potential, but I think this has a ways to go. If you go with an LS, try to stay around the 35 horse enclosed. You won't regret it. It's so funny, like looking at these in game and then hearing about like the amount of horsepower that would be realistic for me to purchase. It's hilarious how small that is. I don't know if you guys can see any spoilers behind me either. I don't think that's really legible. I can't say certain words. Legible. BP, glad to catch that. Thanks for hanging out. Like it's kind of like a bachelor night for me. My wife and daughter are in Wisconsin at a family member's baby shower on a Monday night of all things. So I'm the lone wolf of the house tonight, and I guess I have the 3 pups, but I got to take care of them too. Here, make sure they got everything they need for the night. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you on the next one. And I don't know how to end this, so we'll see if this works. Or we're just going to hit the go offline button.